And welcome in for this First Alert Weather Extra on this very wet and soggy Thursday as we continue to deal with rain in the area. It does look like, though, over the last couple of hours, things have kind of settled down for a good chunk of the viewing area, especially the northern half of our viewing area. You can see where we finally allow that rain to kind of subside. So this is a 12-hour loop of radar. So we're going from 11 p.m. last night to 11 a.m. obviously this morning. You can see towards the end of the animation, still got more rain out here in the Gulf and extreme southwestern Louisiana. That should stream towards the northeast, eventually moving into Metro Baton Rouge probably a little bit later this afternoon. So not done with the rain, even though it may have stopped raining in your backyard, at least momentarily. So here's a look at the estimated rainfall from the rain event that we've currently been under, where you see a green shade of color. That is an estimation of 2+ inches of rain. When you start to see the yellow shade of color, that is an estimation of 4+ inches of rain. So we see this heavy swath here across the Florida parishes, Felicianas, St. Helena, northern Tangipahoa, and then we've got this other swath kind of through Acadiana that sort of dissipated as it made its way towards the river parishes, but they're dealing with more rainfall right now, so they're going to continue to grow in terms of their accumulated amount. Where you see some of these little spots of orange shade of color, that's estimations of 5+ inches of rain, so some localized bullseyes. Haven't seen much in the way of reports of flooding, at least as of right now, so that is certainly good news that maybe we've been able to absorb a lot of this rainfall, but with more rain to go, we're going to be keeping our eyes on how things may progress in that order. So how much of a break can we get will probably dictate how significant of a flood concern we're going to see. This is a look at the graph model, and you can see looking pretty good. Has those showers off towards the southwest. Notice how they kind of sweep in, impacting southern half of the viewing area still continually into the afternoon. But a few more of these light showers, northern side of the viewing area as well. Then it looks like we may get a complete break from the rain as we head into the late night, into the overnight. So because of that, what we're going to be anticipating is for those water levels that have grown to subside a little bit. And it's going to last for at least 12 hours, it looks like. As we get into Friday morning, starting to see a few showers around, but most of the heavier rain staying down along the coastal parishes. And then it's more of an off and on variety through the day on Friday, and maybe widely scattered too. So rain coverage not maybe as excessive, at least early in the day. You'll notice as we get into those evening hours, though, more of a rain shield kind of over a good chunk of the viewing area, so still some potential for some widespread rain locally. Going into your Saturday, you can see still dealing with rain around the area, especially for the morning hours, and then kind of lingering into the early afternoon. But once we get past Saturday afternoon, finally starting to see those rains begin to subside more so, and that could be a continual dry out as a front moves through on Sunday. So here's a look at the amount of rainfall from Futurecast. This would be in addition to what we've already seen. So you can see where it's got the heaviest rainfall kind of swath here across extreme southern Louisiana. And I think the big reason why you're not seeing a lot of big numbers here is because the model is indicating more light to moderate rainfall potential as opposed to the heavy rainfall that we did see overnight last night, where we saw the estimations on the order of 2+ inches across the local area. So an additional maybe 1 inch here or there, ½ of an inch or above for other locations. That should be manageable as we make our way through the next couple of days, because we're still dealing with a likely rain chance, maybe even later today, another likely rain chance on Friday, another potential likely rain chance on Saturday. So here is that breakdown in terms of those rain chances. You can see how we've got it in that likely category through Saturday, and then kind of cutting things off as we go into Sunday. Again, a front is going to make its way through, and that is going to deliver the changeover with the drier air and even some cooler air at that. So you can see how we almost rebound to near 70 degrees by the time we get towards Sunday afternoon, but then we see another drop off in those temperatures, maybe even flirting with a light freeze as we head into your Tuesday morning. So just some things to watch out for in the coming days. It's going to be mostly about the rain, though, in the near future, and we'll keep our eyes out on any flood concerns, especially it looks like south of the interstate corridor in the next couple of days.
Southern Air of Baton Rouge says no, 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 no interest, no money down, no payments for 12 months on HVAC, plumbing, and electrical services. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn more.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.